The skyline of downtown Toronto really looking wonderful tonight. It's a beautiful evening here on the shores of Lake Ontario. It's an exciting... I'm checking out Utah's opening lineup. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Jones is out there with Brown. And it's Brosdakis in at the four-man position. And for the Raptors, Siakam is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Junior. Then there's Carter. And it's Houston at the two. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason, or in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change, and the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. Whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
Clock at 6. Now, here's Junior. He's covered closely, and the turnover could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And the Jazz with possession here. It's a three-point game.
Hey, who's watching you?
Baxter passes to Brown. Jones kicks to Brown. Pass to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. A second chance effort. On the basket by Jones.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Toronto working the ball around now. Junior the pass to Carter. Siakam trying to free himself up. Takes it out to Leonard. A three ball. A rebound by the Jazz. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
It's a catch-22. You want your guys attacking, playing with a sense of freedom, but not if it means a bunch of turnovers. Oh my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Here's Baxter. The shot, no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They embrace the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Passes it to Houston. Leonard on the wing. Three-pointer. And again, Toronto with the triple.
A multi-talented scorer with range. You want to get Leonard as many touches as possible.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. So it sounds like they want to turn Kawhi Leonard into a passer tonight. Coach told his team, we have to make someone else beat us. That means running 2, even 3 defenders at Kawhi. So be it. We'll see if that strategy leads to multiple stops. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. He lobs it up. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Baxter, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And Jones sends it back. Pushing it up. A three for DiVincenzo. He can't hit that time. Raptors trail by 3. And Siakam has it in the corner. Now the pass to Junior. Kicks it to Leonard from deep. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Off the catch. Leonard with the quick trigger. Nothing but money.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. From outside the arc, knocks down the 3 ball. 7 points in the game.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Junior the pass to Siakam. Lays it up off the glass.
These are the looks this offense is designed to generate. Siakam deadly close to the rim.
Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Guarded closely. Pass to Brown. Here's Baxter. Rebound by the Raptors.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Pass to Leonard. The shot from the low post is good. Leonard's got 8.
He's a bona fide star. Kawhi Leonard with the workman-like approach.
Brown the pass to Baxter. Leonard against Brown. That shot off. 80 that time from Leonard. Fast break Toronto. Here's Houston. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Down low, here's Jones. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Utah shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Hernandez checked in for Toronto. Odions Kurucs comes in for Leonard. The Raptors have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Takes it out to Siakam. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
He is so versatile on the offensive end. Siakam's become reliable in catch and shoot, and that just makes him all the more valuable.
Now Morris, looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's Langford, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Not lacking any confidence down there. Just give Langford the ball and let him do his thing.
Now, here's Junior. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
And Junior throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
O'Neal's checked in for Utah. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 4. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Langford kicks to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Jones drives in and stolen by Junior. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Jazz trail by 4. Babcock, he's covered by Thompson. Good D by Thompson. Toronto's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. They grabbed their own miss. And Jones over to help inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
The Jazz making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. Utah has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Morris against Lowry. Now, here is Morris. Defense right on him. Here's Langford. The Jazz with another miss. Raptors leading by 7. Here's Thompson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Langford has the open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Langford's got his second bucket tonight.
Now that is encouraging. It's crucial that Langford continues to hone that outside jumper.
Passes it to Junior. Lowry against Morris. Junior the pass to Hernandez, and he banks in the layup. Hernandez has got 5.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's the pass to Langford. Lays it up and banks it in. And here's Thompson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Karuch. Can't get it to fall.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
O'Neal kicks to Morris. Pass to Cornette. Here's Langford. He's got 7. Just 5 on the clock. Over Junior. And again, it's Utah.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
To the middle, here's Hernandez. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Raptors have had 2. Utah, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. The Raptors have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Wendell Carter is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Junior. And it's Houston at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Toronto now. Siakam passes to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Leonard's got 10.
The decision-making of Leonard could have hit the roller, but already had the shot he wanted.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Jones slams it home.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Junior with it. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Shots good by Siakam.
This speaks to Siakam's all-around game. You're going to give me the mid-range jumper? I'll take it.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Magic, was terrific. He ended up with 21 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. And Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Here's Baxter on the wing, DiVincenzo. Over Houston. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Junior kicks to Carter. The epic counts. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Now DiVincenzo. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They lead by 4. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Baxter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Jazz making a switch here. Brazdeikis is checked in.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Right wing. Outside Leonard. Now, here's Junior. D right on him, and the call will be against Damian Jones. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Utah's checked in for Damian Jones. To the inside, Carter. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Wendell did this against high-level college competition. Consistently showcased the ability to score with efficiency.
Pass to Utah. Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Baxter. And that one goes long.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Siakam outside. To the paint. Here's Shotgun. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Shooting for Toronto.
Free throw good, Junior. Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. And both free throws good for Junior.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Baxter passes to O'Neal. Brown outside. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Junior kicks to Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This is the thing about Wendell Carter. He's got the skill to go with the size. Very difficult to defend.
He hits both from the stripe.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
The pass to DiVincenzo. Now O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. Down low, releases. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 5.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Now, here's Junior. 7 points in the game. That one goes. Counted.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Odions Kurucs. He's checked in for Leonard. The Raptors have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Free throw good, Junior.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
to DiVincenzo. Kicks it to O'Neal. Pass to Baxter. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Jazz trail by 9. Here's O'Neal. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. So it's Toronto now. To the left wing. Here's Siakam. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And doing a really solid job getting that ball inside. Much more of a physical presence here in the second.
The Raptors making a switch here. Hernandez is checked in.
You know, we see every year 1 or 2 guys drafted toward the end of the first round contribute well for their team. But Pascal Siakam has gone well beyond that. I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Goes back up, and the basket by Kuruc. Kuruc has got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
Here's Morris, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Raptors. And Utah with a change here, too. Rivers checked in. Here's Brazdeikis. 20 points for him last game against New York.
He owned the glass in that one, too. No one could put a body on him.
4 on the shot clock. A 3 from Morris. Again, the miss by Morris. Raptors leading by 12. Passes to Junior. Out to the right wing. The pass to Hernandez. Over Rivers. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Hernandez has got 10 points.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
They need this, and it's finished off by Langford as he lays it in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Kuruc. 26 seconds left to play here in the half. Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Rivers. And the shot goes in from Kuruc. He has 5.
That was a great pass once the double team came over. He hit the wide open man perfectly.
Morris kicks to Rivers. O'Neal passes to Morris. Good on the bucket. Morris has got his first basket.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And so it's Toronto. 13-point. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Raptors leading by 13, so on the floor for Utah. They've got O'Neal. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Brown. And it's Brazdeikis in at the 4 spot. Fires, high post. Leonard, no luck. And so Brown will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Pass to Brazdeikis. Here's Baxter. Hernandez pulls it in.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Drills it from outside.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And the basket is good. He's got 20.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Toronto leading by 13. And here's Junior. 13 points in the game. Houston, the pass to Siakam. It's good again in an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. Here's Brasdeikis. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. DiVincenzo kicks to O'Neal. Shot clock at 3. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Common occurrence for Leonard. Once he makes his way to the rim, Kawhi levels up.
The pass to DiVincenzo. And stolen by Junior. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
The Raptors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Raptors leading by 17. Over to the left wing. Pass to Hernandez. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. They get the rebound. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Babcock. The 3. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the left side wing. Hernandez passes to Houston. Kicks it to Junior. Passes it to Thompson. That 3 off the mark. Jazz trailed by 19. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Brasdeikis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Junior with it. He's got 13. Thompson outside. Takes the 3. Drops in the tray. Thompson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Pass to Babcock. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the 3-pointer. 10 points for him.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
To the paint. Siakam. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Baxter. Softly drops in the floater. He's got 22.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Now, Junior, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Thompson passes to Siakam.
You know, he's able to shoulder more and more of the load offensively. Siakam's star continues to rise.
Jazz trailed by 19. Pass to Jones. Now here's DiVincenzo. He has 5. Feeds to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Burkett just landed in. He wanted to make a statement
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
One of those guards who just oozes with potential. Langford has the size and skill set that every team is looking for.
Caruth is checked in for Toronto. Rivers, he's checked in for the Jazz. Toronto leading by 15. And here's Junior. 13 points in the game. And then Carter with the dunk.
An explosive big man, Wendell Carter Jr., exciting around the rim.
Morris outside. He kicks it to Langford. And stolen by Scott. Junior the pass to Scott. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Morris. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Thompson. Jazz trail by 17. Here's Rivers. Great defense that time from Junior. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Puts up a three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
You saw the quickness of Lowry there. How he can stop on a dime and go up for the shot.
For Utah, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Lowry kicks to Junior. Here's Carter. Excellent D that time from Jones.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And free throw good for Morris. He's perfect from the line this time. Toronto leading by 16. Over in the corner, Caruth. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Utah has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Outside, Jones. Back to Morris. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Morris has got 6 in the quarter.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Lowry kicks to Junior. Back to Lowry. Fires from deep. Rebound, Utah.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Morris passes to Babcock. Rivers with it. Here's the three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Carter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Scott uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is what I like about Lowry. Not just looking for his shot, even though he's an excellent scorer.
Now here's Rivers. Not a lot of room. Carter comes in with the double team. Out to Morris for 3. Hands it from downtown. Morris has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Back to Lowry. Out left to the wing. Junior the pass to Carter. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Carter's got 12 points in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Outside, Jones. Morris kicks to Rivers. With the teardrop, and it's sent back by Carter. Here's Scott. Up and in on the layup. He's got 6.
And Matador defense That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Morris, no good. Raptors leading by 20. Here's Schellinger. Morris with the block. 1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. Kicks to Rivers. Back to Morris. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Here's Babcock. Lays it up off the glass.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Toronto calls timeout. And the Raptors making a change here. Leonard's checked in, and Utah also making a switch. Brownie's checked in for Austin Rivers. Passes to Caruth. Morris against Lowry. Leonard the pass to Junior, and Junior throws it down.
It's amazing everything Leonard gives you, including the eyes to find the open man.
1:24 left in the third quarter. Brown wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point bomb.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Lowry kicks to Junior. Back to Lowry. Leonard the pass to Lowry. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 5 assists in the game.
Tough-minded individual. Lowry answers back with his own three on the other end.
Outside, Jones. Unable to get that one. Great tee that time from Leonard. To the inside. No good that time. And Utah the other way now. And now Utah, fast break, and the wide open shot from Morris. Offline with his three. Raptors leading by 20. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Leonard, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Comfortable inside, plus the 7'3" wingspan. Hard to stop Kawhi without fouling.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Utah has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Morris against Lowry. Here's Morris. He's got 11. And there's the pass to Langford. With 2 seconds left. That one a little long. And so it's Toronto holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Some changes for Toronto. Mendez checked in for Carter, and Junior subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Utah also making some changes. Brasdakis is checked in, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Langford. And Don Siakam. Junior's out there with Lowry, and it's Hernandez in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Greg, last season was kind of a rough one, very turbulent for the NBA. The China controversy, the passing of David Stern, Kobe Bryant, and finally the COVID pandemic. Other than that, it was kind of uneventful.
Yeah, I mean, an incredibly tough year.
Wow.
You know, you just go back to March, and who would have ever thought we would go through what we went through? And you talked about all the other issues, David Stern and Kobe both passing. You know, I'm just hopeful we get a return to normality, because that sounds pretty good right about now.
It sure does.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Brown the pass to Brasdakis. Jazz passing it around. Lock at 6. Here's Baxter. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from Junior.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Baxter passes to DiVincenzo, and it's sent back by Leonard.
Yeah, that shot gets jacked. Great anticipation by the claw.
Launches it. That shot misses, and Utah the other way now. Shoots. Another miss by Utah. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Carter outside. We hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem and Robinson and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you are involved in more facets of the game.
Scotty's checked in for Pascal Siakam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Up top, Brown. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
To the wing right side. Here's Houston. It's hauled in by Utah. Utah has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Brasdeikis all alone. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Leonard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Junior. Well, in the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but
yes.
I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
Here's Schellengun. A shot, no good. And it's Utah the other way. Here's Brasdeikis. And he gets it to go.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Raptors leading by 22. Junior with it. Carter right side. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
It's stolen by Carter. Here's Houston. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Rivers gets a wide open look. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Rivers. And Scott has it in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Utah has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Pass to Cornette. Tries again. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Pass to Brosdakis. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters, because now I think they're on to something if we could get that. And, you know, but in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. It's Brown with the drive. The layup missed. Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. That's tipped. Here's Brosdakis. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
Here's Carter. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Carter's got 25 points in the game.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Now the pass to Rivers. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter, and he knocks down the first one. O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. Langford comes in for Brown, and so he makes both from the line. And last season we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce the Elam ending, a target score, Greg, to end the game, and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained. And I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in. And I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Raptors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Wendell Carter.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And not a pure shooter in the classic sense, but Rivers is a threat out there if you give him any room.
Now, Junior. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith,